Alright, it's time for a barn update. I haven't done much. Getting the bathroom ready. I got my shower stall framed up. Got my toilet flange down temporarily while I do the plumbing underneath. Got my washer box in. Make sure and put the P-trap down. My brother says 18 to 28 inches or something like that. If he watches this video, he'll correct me. I have mine at 25 inches. Over here, I had to make a plumbing wall, which worked out good. We have a vanity, free-floating vanity that doesn't go all the way to the floor. So that plumbing wall also is where the back of that cabinet's going to sit. It's made out of particle board, and I'm not a big fan of it, and it'll probably fall the hell off. On the back, where it screws in the wall, I'm going to add another 1x4 under there and glue it and screw it so it'll be a little bit tighter. I made this 1.5 inches shorter than the cabinet so I can run trim up the side right there. I haven't started the electrical in here yet. What I have now is just temporary. Now you see all the studs I used. I originally framed that out for interior pre-hung doors. Then I saw some barn hardware that I liked, and it'll attach on the front, so I went ahead and changed my mind. And then this middle one here was a 2x8, and I shaved it down to make that plumbing wall. So now I've got to go on the other side and add 3. It's a waste of wood, but there's nothing else I can do. I don't know about you all, but wood has gotten so damn expensive. I bought 4x4s for my fence at about $10, and I went to look at other ones and they were $21. So I don't know if it's a shortage because of the Wufan flu or they're gouging us in Florida. I don't know what it is, but OSB, I used to buy that 7/16 OSB for about $9, $8 a sheet. I went to Home Depot and looked at it. It's $49 freaking dollars a sheet. So they're screwing us. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but somebody needs to look into that shit. If it's closer to the hurricane, then they would watch out for gouging. Now up here, I drilled this out from a fart fan, and I tell you what, those 3 amp hour batteries for these Ryobi tools, don't buy anything smaller. Them things go a long time. I drilled all of these on a battery that wasn't fully charged, and it did real well. And that's yellow pine up there, so you know how hard that is. But like I say, in my 4-inch vent, I'll push it through the backside so and bring it in, and then the fart fan's going to be up here near where that light box is at. I'm going to put it probably maybe centered on this wall, so pull it out of the shower and sitting on the toilet gas in the place out, it'll get it too. The vanity, of course, will have a light above it, and I'm going to put a GFI over here, so ain't going to be a lot of wiring in here. I've got 2 Braun wall heaters I'm going to use, like I use in my tiny house. I'm going to put one over there in the bedroom, and I'm going to put one here and put it on the same circuit. But I can only wire them for 750 watt, which is fine. They kind of get too hot anyway. So they'll be by themselves, and I think 1500 watts is around, I don't know, 14.75 is what I think. I got online and did a calculator, so I know that number. 12 wire with 20 amp capacity will be more than fine, and they won't be running at the same time anyway. I just wanted them separate, especially here in the bathroom. You plug in a curling iron or something like that, it'll pop a fuse. So just a little extra wire, it don't matter. And my electrical inspection was done, which is good news. But I tell you, these PVCs, these 3-inch combinations are expensive, and I even started on my 4-inch that runs to the septic tank. I hate to think what those things are going to be priced at. When I drilled my hole from a tub down there, there's these skids underneath these portable buildings, and it fell right on it, so I got to go up underneath there and notch it out a little bit. It'll be alright. I'll put me some 2x4s on each side. I mean, it ain't gonna be no big deal, but I'm not gonna take any chances about weakening it. So I'll do that with some deck screws and pressure treated 2x4s on each side. I may through bolt them. Yeah, that's probably what I do. I'll through bolt them. Then construction adhesive. But that's pretty much it for this time. Y'all have a good one. Alright, I'm going to add one tail end of that one I'm going to upload. I totally forgot about that pipe going up like I had it yesterday. Going up, it's right there at the center of the cabinet. And I had to put blocking up there for my light, and the vent would have been in the way. So my brother probably caught that before he sees this part of the video. So I just went over and just went up out of the way. It's stupid, but I wasn't thinking. But I'm old. And as always, y'all have a good one. Alright, I'm going to add another one to this. I'm doing my electrical. I've got it almost done except for the heater, and they're on a separate circuit. And you notice I'll mark on mark on the wire when it's coming in. When that's all shit poked out, you don't know what the hell it goes to. Once you go ahead and wire everything in, then it's easy to remember. And I just write myself notes so I won't fucking forget. Get that out of the way. I got the 12-3 up here from my fart fan light combination. I'm putting the light right here above the sink, and I've got my wire for that. And I haven't done my home run yet. You tell I got a lot of shit in my barn. We went to look at prices for lumber, and it's twice as much than when I built my first 8x10 storage. So we went and rented us a storage unit, and we're gonna get it out of here. Everything's gone up so high. I hope everybody enjoys their stimulus check. That's including me, because the Fed can't print money like that without inflation kicking in, and it's damn sure kicking in. With material costs, we're all screwed. A little bit of money is going to cost us a lot. We ain't making nothing on it. And the only people making money off of this pandemic is the big corporations. They shut all the mom and pop stores down. They're the ones suffering. But the big corporations, they're making a killing. This whole thing hasn't hurt them. That's why they haven't let up on all the restrictions for the pandemic. They're making too much money. They won't do it until people start really getting pissed, marching in the streets, or just disobeying. That's what I do with masks. I don't wear them sumbitches anywhere. The hell with them. You worried about COVID? Wear a damn mask. Don't go anywhere. If you're in the store and there's people walking around without masks, put a fucking mask on. It don't fucking matter. I don't care. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Alright, well this is the, I gotta do that. This low voltage communication boxes, you can't find them. Lowe's and Home Depot do not have any electrical box whatsoever. I gotta have a 4-gang and I can't find one. So what I did is I put drilled me a hole in there for a 1-inch fitting. And these deep boxes, I had room back there to drill me a hole. This conduit's going underneath the house, and it's going to go over behind where my home entertainment center is going to be. I'm going to have a 2-gang box. I'm going to have one piece of conduit that's going to go to the attic when I run my wire from my antenna, and I'll have 2 going down. One will be from over here, and the other one will just be a empty. When we get moved over here, I'll run me a Cat 5e from the modem, and then I'll have my internet over here. I'll install me a router over here. That shit's really easy if you can read and pay attention to a couple YouTube videos. So, also too, you see all this writing I put everywhere? When I get done working, I sit for an hour out here, smoke cigarettes, and drink beer, and I look around, and I write shit down before I fucking forget it. I came up with an idea. We're going to have the dryer in here. Then we learned in our tiny house that the air gets pulled through that dryer like crazy. So I don't want to heat or cool my house in the opposite seasons. So I'm going to put me a little 4-inch vent right there, and we run the dryer. We'll just close the bathroom door. It might get a little bit warmer or cooler, but it won't suck it out and make the whole house cold or hotter. So we'll give up one room. It's just a bathroom. It's not like you can spend any time in here, take a crap or take a shower, and it gets hot anyway. If it's cold, like I said, I've got my Braun wall heaters that I'm going to put one here and over there, and I got to run a home run, keep them on one circuit. I think I said that before. Mike, if you're looking at this, you need to tell me what you think of my plumbing. My brother is a master class plumber. Anytime I got a question, I just ask him. He don't work no more. He's had like 5 or 6 heart attacks. He can't get out in the sun anymore. I'm probably short behind him. We have a family thing of having heart attacks and whatnot. And underneath the house, man, I tell you, there's a bunch of stuff the way I'm gonna have to get creative the way I run that sewer under there. I crawled up underneath there today and I got all kinds of stuff in the way. This corner under the house, I got a pier with blocks. I thought I was going to run that sucker down toward the end, but I'm going to have to bring me a long sweep 90 around to this and then run it right down the center. But that kind of helps me out. It sets that pipe back further where the shower's at, and it makes it easier for me to just put my P-trap down there and run in it. Then I go up, put me a long, or I say a long sweep 90, and I'll run it right over to there where my washer hooks in. So Mike, if you see anything, say something. And as always and again, y'all have a good one.